Welcome to this video on the Boxer Rebellion, a violent uprising in China that took place between 1899 and 1901. It was fueled by widespread anger against foreign influence and the weakening of China's sovereignty. Several significant events led up to the Boxer Rebellion. This period saw China suffer defeats in the Opium Wars and the First Sino-Japanese War, leading to unfair treaties and foreign powers gaining greater concessions. The Opium Wars, fought from 1839 to 1842 and 1856 to 1860, began when Britain illegally sold opium to China, leading to widespread addiction. China's attempt to stop this resulted in two wars and an increase in foreign power and influence. The Treaty of Nanking in 1842 ended the First Opium War. China was forced to cede Hong Kong to Britain, open 5 ports to trade, pay large fines, and grant foreigners special rights, severely undermining China's control. The Treaty of Tientsin in 1858 further diminished China's control. It opened more ports to trade, allowed foreigners to travel inside China and establish embassies, and legalized the opium trade. The spread of Christian missionaries also caused tension. They introduced Western culture and goods. Many Chinese believed missionaries were changing their culture and helping foreign countries gain power, increasing resentment. Anti-foreign anger intensified, as many Chinese resented the influence of foreigners and missionaries. They were blamed for harsh treaties, spreading Christianity, and changing Chinese culture. This contributed to the rise of resistance movements. From the perspective of foreigners and missionaries in China, the growing hostility felt terrible and unfair. They were attacked and threatened, fearing for their lives, believing they were simply trying to help. At this point, many Chinese people felt humiliated and angry that their country was controlled by other nations. They lacked power and pride, leading to calls to fight back against foreign domination. The causes of the Boxer Rebellion include foreign countries forcing trade on China, China losing wars and signing unfair treaties, and missionaries spreading Western influence. This led to Chinese people growing angry and wanting to resist. When analyzing primary sources, consider key questions. Who wrote it? What is happening? What is their point of view? What words show bias or emotion? And what does it reveal about China at the time? Use evidence to support your answers. Different groups saw the situation leading to the Boxer Rebellion differently. Chinese citizens felt angry and fearful. The Boxers saw themselves as protecting China, and missionaries aimed to spread their religion and culture. This highlights the conflicting perspectives. We can see clear cause and effect relationships. Foreign control led to a loss of power, missionaries caused cultural change, and unequal treaties sparked anger. Reflect on which cause had the biggest impact and why. A Chinese eyewitness account from Fei Qihao describes the violence. The Boxers, armed with swords, constantly threatened Christians. Travelers were searched, and those carrying foreign letters were killed. The Boxers gained government support. The Empress Dowager was persuaded that the Boxers possessed supernatural powers and were true patriots, further legitimizing their cause. Boxer propaganda claimed that foreign religions overthrew morality. They believed that heaven's legions were sent to exterminate the foreign devils and restore Chinese traditions. From the missionary perspective, American missionaries opened Chinese provinces to American business. The Chinese, however, viewed this as an attempt to westernize their society and undermine their culture. The Opium War context is an economic cause. Britain sold opium from India, and, according to Chinese official Lin Zexu, as many as 90% of young males were addicted, severely damaging Chinese society. The question remains, based on the evidence, do the Boxers deserve a bad reputation? Consider the claims, evidence, and reasoning to form your own conclusion on their actions. During the Boxer Rebellion from 1899 to 1901, Chinese rebels attacked foreigners and Christians. The government supported the Boxers, leading foreign countries to send the 8-nation army, resulting in China's defeat and further loss of control. This concludes our video on the Boxer Rebellion. We encourage you to further explore the conflicting perspectives and impacts of this pivotal moment in Chinese history.